Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still here with you on this Monday heading into Thanksgiving week here. And you know what? Buckle up, because we are in for a wild ride weather-wise between now and Thanksgiving Day itself. Thanksgiving Day, very similar to what we're going to be experiencing today. Lots of sunshine, cool temperatures into the 40s. It's the roller coaster ride we go on between now and then. It's really going to make your head spin. Today could be one of the coldest days that we are actually going to see this week. Didn't quite set records around the area here for either overnight lows or for daytime highs today, but still on the chilly side for this afternoon. Now, we are going to be tracking that big storm that's working its way and developing through the central plains, and that's going to be headed our way as we do head on into the next couple days here. And we get some colder air coming back in just in time for Thanksgiving. So in case you're wondering where the records were, we missed the record in New Bern by 2 degrees this morning, Kinston by 2, tied the record in Washington, then went all the way back to 1893, and missed the record in Greenville by about 4 degrees. Lots of sunshine around, although some high-level clouds will be beginning to move in later on this afternoon as my Storm Track 12 forecast for us. Temps only into the mid-40s. Now, we drop down into the mid-30s this evening. Then temperatures actually start to rise overnight as we do get maybe a spotty shower along the coastal sections here. And even at the beaches, I don't think we get below the mid-40s for overnight temperatures. Rain develops from southwest to northeast as we progress through the day tomorrow. But look at temperatures. They will be rising. And these highs may not be realized until late afternoon or evening hours tomorrow, as that surge of warm air comes in on those south-southeasterly winds. Now, this cold air has plummeted all the way down out of Canada, even down into Texas and the desert southwest, where they have been dealing with lots of ice as this storm system has been working its way out. In fact, you'll notice there's no warmth anywhere across the United States east of the Rockies. Here's our weather setup. High pressure from Canada, the Arctic high, is sitting over us this morning. That slides off the coast, and eventually by tomorrow, we get the storm system coming out of the deep south and riding up the eastern seaboard. Now, we are going to be looking at heavier rainfall developing tomorrow afternoon and evening hours as that wave of low pressure pretty much tracks right up the I-95 corridor. But it has more to do with what is going on in the upper levels of the atmosphere at the jet stream level that is causing this storm to form. One southern branch low pressure sitting here, but watch the northern branch up here feed in, and these two are going to come in tandem with each other in phase across the eastern U.S., and that's why we do anticipate a fairly good storm to be headed our way. Now, also notice, though, out ahead of it, look at our winds at the jet stream level, 15, 20, 25,000 feet. That's pumping the heat, that's pumping the humidity out of the Gulf of Mexico, so that's why we are going to get a very warm storm here for us. And again, I think that low is going to pretty much track right up the eastern seaboard here, right parallel to I-95. Full latitude trough develops as the northern piece phases in with the southern branch feature here. And you notice we get a little bit of a negative tilt as that upper level low does track on up across us here. And as a result, we do have that storm system that should be off the coast by early afternoon hours on Wednesday. And then all this Arctic air plunges southbound in over us as we do head on into Thanksgiving itself. It's another short, sharp cold shot, but, you know, when you're looking at cold shots that are 20, 25 degrees below normal, the warm-up of 5 degrees gives you a biased cold stat there. So, and that's exactly what we've been looking at. By the time we do hit the middle part of the week, we are in more of a zonal flow as we do head on into this upcoming weekend. So it does look like things should be fine, but we are also going to be looking at temperatures remaining below normal as we do head on into the next several days here, with a wide range as far as temperatures are concerned for daytime highs and overnight lows. So this is how we track it out for you. We are going to be looking at those northerly winds affecting us for the day today, but notice they eventually turn more south and southeasterly. That is going to give us maybe a spotty shower along the coastal sections late this evening, but I think the majority of us remain dry. Now, the rain does begin to move in from the southern North Carolina and South Carolina border tomorrow afternoon, and we will see it by early afternoon overspread the area. But it's overnight tomorrow night when the heaviest rainfall will be coming down. And I am concerned in the pre-dawn hours, maybe we have some severe weather for us here in eastern Carolina. Not completely out of the question for a possible isolated tornado or maybe even some damaging wind gusts. Again, it's going to be marginal, We've definitely got the wind shear in the atmosphere. The one thing we're probably not going to have is the instability, as we don't have the sunlight during the overnight hours to help build the CAPE, the convective available potential energy, to really get these storms going. But it is something I am concerned about, that we could have an isolated tornado. Watch, we start off Wednesday morning with the heaviest action moving offshore, and then we gradually clear things out as we progress on through the afternoon hours on Wednesday, with some sunshine returning late in the day and temperatures actually dropping from early daytime highs. But again, as I said, temperatures are going to be a roller coaster for us here over the next couple days. We get into the mid-40s today, drop down into the mid-30s this evening, but then notice as we head overnight tonight, temperatures actually start to warm, and we actually have our highest readings early Wednesday morning with possibly some spots into the 70s, not completely out of the question, as this warm surge of air comes in ahead of the cold front, and then once a front sweeps through, that takes the rainfall along with it. Temperatures dive from early daytime highs on Wednesday into the upper 60s, I'll say, back through the 50s as we progress through the evening, and all the way down into the freezing range by early Thursday morning, back into the 20s on Friday morning, so keep that in mind for Black Friday shoppers, that that high pressure is going to be control of our weather as we do progress on into the holiday weekend. Have yourself a good Monday. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.